for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome. Glad you can be here. If this isn't your first time, you'll recognize this isn't my regular location. I'm at work. Had to do some video and photography work today. Doing this on my lunch break. I'm glad that I can fit it in. I've been meaning to do Triple Darkness for a long time. Thank you for being patient. I have some bad news, however. So I filmed Coop's Crimes Against Creation yesterday. When I went to edit it, to post it, my reaction video, or my reaction to the video filmed, but the actual video part of it corrupted, so I can't physically put them together to put them online. Now, I could very easily have reacted to it a second time, pretending I hadn't seen it before, but that's not authentic. You guys are going to know that I'm faking it, and it's not. Who's that good for, man? It's not fair. So, not going to do that. So please do me a favor. If you haven't heard Crimes Against Creation, it's a hell of a track. Talos killed it on the beat, and Coops delivers a message that we most definitely need to hear if we have any hope of changing things for the better going forward. So please go over to Spotify, check out High Focus, their YouTube channel. Give it a listen. It's well worth the listen. It's a heck of a track, and hopefully I won't run into the same issues with this one. So Triple Darkness, Solid Armour, produced by Ringz of Saturn. Let's jump in, see what this track's all about.
Double barrel. I throw your brain in the over clutch. Triple Darkness. Fuck.
Okay, first off, friggin' that beat just comes out so friggin' hard. Secondly, a cool friggin' place to shoot a video. And thirdly, man, you could tell these guys love Wu-Tang Clan. There's Wu-Tang deep in these roots, man. It just has that feel, for sure.
What? Yeah. Double barrel. Hold the keys to your soul, bitch. Solid armor. Slicing this shit. Yo. Cambodian arrow, spy technology, nano, swing blending, had the gin like I wore camo. Some strange place, bird cage, the sitting viper. You run like rats to the piper, astral sniper. Chain the madness, smoke off the peyote cactus. Skin the guts, hang them up, man, the car practice. Roll the atlas, plow you like...
Oh man, this guy is slick. Ripping out guts and hanging them from the ceiling, that's my macabre practice. Like, his dark ritual, his all that other shit. He's talking about nanotechnology, arrows, he's blended in with the camo. He's got an interesting flow. So far so good. I'm enjoying this. Again, like I kind of said, I don't know who this dude is yet. But hey, the more I watch, the more I'll learn. And that's why we're here, right?
Cactus, skin the guts, hang them up, man, the car practice. Roll the atlas, plow you like the farm tractors. Roll the panzers, knives killed all the campers. From the black hole house, vampire loud.
Oh man, I love the beat already. And then he Ringz of Saturn, he fits in that. I say he, I'm not for certain as a he. Ringz of Saturn fits in that woman's voice, that melody, right in the, so friggin' perfect. It makes this beat even more impressive.
Panzers, knives killed all the campers. From the black hole house, vampire loud. Slit the vein, drink your pain like the famous grouse. Petrol douse in my mouth.
Man, the imagery this guy is bringing up, talking about split your veins and drinking your pain. God damn.
Para loud, slit the vein, drink your pain like the famous grouse. Petrol douse in my mouth, I let the flames out. Flamboyant fire, red slime cover my attire. The metal messiah, retire with the sword that could die. For man's to inquire, trap them in the box of Micaiah. New regression, learn a lesson from the ball of shadows. Repossession, need the weapons and secrete the ammo. Storm fell Olympian clouds, see they taught wisdom. Carbine lifting, hands held the whole kingdom. Admiral scarab, loyalty the assassin. Throw slashing, throw bodies in the waves crashing. Held the bracken, abnormal brain wave pattern. Ringz of Saturn, shoot planets with the lunar cannon. He who is man, the myth, intricate enigma. All alone, skin blister, the Mars winter. Dopamine gland, burners and dirty.
That whole friggin' rhyme scheme at the end there is so friggin' sweet.
Saturn, shoot planets with the lunar cannon. He who is man, the myth, intricate enigma. All alone, skin blister, the Mars winter.
Dopamine gland, burners and dirty rugs. Perverted king's lust, shots turn them to dust. Picked up my cranium, fell off a broken fortress. Lost in a portrait, drawn by Moorish orchids. Drinking still amulets, gambling with the scarecrow.
these guys' lyrics. So the visuals that they're creating, man, I don't know, it borders on surreal. It's like science fiction / horror type of Clive Barker type of shit right now.
The Mars winter.
Dopamine gland, burners and dirty rugs. Perverted king's lust, shots turn them to dust. Picked up my cranium, fell off a broken fortress. Lost in a portrait, drawn by Moorish orchids. Drinking still amulets, gambling with the scarecrow. Hung in the celestial court, poetic thoughts. The twisted bear corpse whose hair grows like a gypsy. Choke you with a bike chain, hang bodies on spike frames. Late in the evening, poetry with the Haitian. Pins body passed to his burgundy blooded basement. Gunpowder caveman, tear your head off your scapula. Shots hit you through the holes in the head of your passenger. Lost in the back of my brain, the frames.
You say shots will hit you through the holes in the head of your passenger? I don't know if I caught that right or not. I gotta hear that again.
Body passed to his burgundy blooded basement. Gunpowder caveman, tear your head off your scapula. Shots hit you through the holes in the head of your passenger. Lost in the back of my brain, the frame's a riddle. Climbing nerve circuits, burst serpents with missiles. Hollow points, whistles, slug poets and mow it. Spider prints and rusty guitars and purple roses. Split you 8 planets apart and curse your solstiers. Serenade your heart with the vultures.
Divine forces, gods levitating, walk of the gods. Flame scorching, always devastating, marvelous mob. Marking them off, moving them out, mockery shit. These mans are duplicates, flows that couldn't copy this spit. Divine forces, gods levitating, walk of the gods. Flame scorching, always devastating, marvelous mob. Marking them off, moving them out, mockery shit. These mans are duplicates, flows that couldn't copy this.
Dark matter, heavy rotation.
Man, that was friggin' sweet. I don't know if that's going to be the hook or the chorus, whatever you want to call it. I love the way the beat switched up to and that slowed it down. I like that. I'm bringing it back. You know I do that once in a while, but I got to bring it back.
Split you 8 planets apart and curse your solstiers. Serenade your heart with the vultures.
Divine forces, gods levitating, walk of the gods. Flame scorching, always devastating, marvelous mob. Marking them off, moving them out, mockery shit. These mans are duplicates, flows that couldn't copy this spit. Divine forces, gods levitating, walk of the gods. Flame scorching, always devastating, marvelous mob. Marking them off, moving them out, mockery shit. These mans are duplicates, flows that couldn't copy this.
Dark matter, heavy rotation of torture racks. Left on board for hours, poured the cooking oil on his back. Vivid imagination, twisted his vertebrae with bats. Squashed his Adam's apple, broke his ribs and watched his lungs collapse. Remorse, I know nothing about that. When needles pierce your islands, confiscate your tongue so when in pain you scream in silence. Unnecessary violence, the reaper weeps. Apple broke his ribs and watch his lungs collapse. Remorse, I know nothing about that. When needles pierce your islands, confiscate your tongue so when in pain you scream in silence.
Man, the dude is going to take your tongue from you. He's going to confiscate your tongue. So when he's torturing you, you're going to scream in silence. Again, this guy's flow is off the fucking charts. Amazing. My goodness. Yeah, man, these visuals, like I said before, I feel like I'm watching something out of the mind of Clive Barker or Del Toro. This a surreal horror / science fiction type of imagery, man. I'm really digging it.
Torture racks, left on board for hours, poured the cooking oil on his back. Vivid imagination, twisted his vertebrae with bats. Squashed his Adam's apple, broke his ribs and watched his lungs collapse. Remorse, I know nothing about that. When needles pierce your islands, confiscate your tongue so when in pain you scream in silence. Unnecessary violence, the reaper weeps. I see the creeps, visions bleak. Suffocate these demons with a bloody sheet. Intense measures, hacks.
Dick.
Silence, confiscate your tongue.
This whole rhyme flow that he does here, and then they switch up the voice.
So when in pain you scream.
Sorry, I gotta get rid of that. My apologies.
Screaming silence, unnecessary violence. The reaper weeps, I see the creeps, visions bleak. Suffocate these demons with a bloody sheet. Intense measures, hacksaws, I crack jaws, trap doors. Ebola virus on the blackboard. I snap cords, leave you withering like clapboards. Roll with wild boars, King Monunock.
Alright, who is this dude, man? My friggin' lord. I'm bringing it back.
Nothing about that when needles pierce your islands. Confiscate your tongue so when in pain you scream in silence. Unnecessary violence, the reaper weeps, I see the creeps, visions bleak. Suffocate these demons with a bloody sheet. Intense measures, hacksaws, I crack jaws, trap doors. Ebola virus on the blackboard, I snap cords, leave you withering like clapboards. Roll with wild boars, King Monunock, anyone can get bored.
My flow you could never parrot. Valley down, navy blue, wavy through like bottles of claret. Blow your head off like an M82 Barrett. Undiscovered land, take me to like John Cabot. Take these fuckers, let them hang like hunted rabbit. Then hack you with the glands with a blooded hatchet. Then
He's gonna hang these dudes like hunting rabbits, and then if that's not bad enough, man, he's gonna take a blunt hatchet to your ass. Jesus Christ.
to Barrett. Undiscovered land, take me to like John Cabot. Take these fuckers, let them hang like hunted rabbit. Then hack you with the glands with a blooded hatchet. Then matte black leather hands touch your casket. Black Berettas clang like a head gasket. Headed for the scrap pit, stay fly like Gatwick. Like crossing the river Kwai with a matchstick. The futility of your whack shit. The fluidity of my slang spit. My hands quick, quicker than Mayweather. Make you taste the lace leather, face sweller. As an adolescent estate dweller, used to trap in the rain, that grey weather. Just trying to make better. But now I'm 30 rotations and age better. Like a cook's truffles. Get your girl to open up the pussy like cooked muscles. Audio bully with bloody knuckles. Demand respect like bumpy knuckles. Shuffle your deck like yard scuffles. Beatings are dealt like belt buckles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles.
Double barrel.
Oh my freaking god! This guy's flow is friggin' ridiculous too, and this friggin' switch up here, god damn.
Muscles, audio bully with bloody knuckles. Demand respect like bumpy knuckles. Shuffle your deck like yard scuffles. Beatings are dealt like belt buckles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles.
Double barrel.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it again. I'm sorry.
Beatings are dealt like belt buckles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles. Hell's cuddles.
Double barrel.
I throw your brain in the cover clutch.
Shotgun, double barrel.
Pierce through solid armor.
Did you say pierce through solid armor? I think that's what he said. What a cool way, man. What a cool. If that's what a.
Pierce through solid armor.
I don't know if I missed it throughout other parts of the song, but if that's how the only time they mention solid armor is right at the very end where they. Man, what a great friggin' tune. Ringz of Saturn absolutely friggin' murdered this beat. The beat switches that friggin', like I said, roots deep in that Wu-Tang feel, man. And that melody when you brought in that woman's voice in the background just blew my friggin' mind. Outstanding on so many levels. Whoever did that hook, digging that dude, man. All the verses were sweet. The last two blew my friggin' mind. Well done. And that very end part where you saw how much I dug that, man. That's some cool shit. Well done. Well friggin' done. I friggin' love this track. I'm going to be getting on some more Triple Darkness stuff, man. This isn't the only one that's been recommended, but the last few have been saying get on that solid armor track, man. So this is what I've done. So yeah, definitely going to go back. I think there's a song called Knuckle Dust and like Sword Dust and stuff like that. So there's lots of stuff for me to check out, which I'm definitely going to do, man. These guys are tight, friggin' banging song, man. Big ups to these guys, man. Instant fan. Definitely look out for more stuff from them because it's going to be here. Thank you to everyone who recommended the track, and staying patient as I continue to drop the ball time and time again. Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully I was going to get some tracks done this weekend. However, we have some wicked weather coming, man, and wicked in a good way. In the 20s, sun shining. I'm going to try to get out and enjoy that weather before the shit storms start coming and I'm buried under 4 feet of snow. So if I get to you this weekend, that's terrific. If I don't, I'll see you Monday. And I have some interesting tracks coming this upcoming week, man. So stay tuned. Until then, stay safe and be good to each other.